Another important thing to understand about inventing is that the US is no longer a first to invent system. So the priority in the US used to be based on who invented first. And you could swear back past your filing date and say, hey, I invented a long time before, and so I get priority over when you filed your patent application. But a while back, the United States came to parity with the rest of the world, and we became a first to file system, pretty much like, like pretty much every other country in the world, where priority is based on who files their patent application first. Okay. So this may make you think, oh man, I come up with an idea. I need to file my patent application immediately. And maybe for big companies or in fields that are really fast paced, maybe you would then want to prioritize filing sooner over filing later. But it's counterintuitive, and especially for startups. I work primarily with startups. I've worked with startups for nearly 20 years, and with a focus in my practice on startups. And usually the existential threat to startups is not going to be getting that early priority date. A lot of it, in terms of existential threat, is going to be filing patent applications too early, which is, again, counterintuitive. Why would that be an issue? So the thing is, and I'll talk about this later, is that you file a patent application. One, there's going to be a cost in filing your initial, say, provisional application. You have to file a non-provisional a year after that. Non-provisionals are going to be expensive if you do them right. You also have to preserve the option for foreign rights, which again is usually going to be beneficial to attract investors, leave your options open. It can be $20,000-$30,000 to file those patent applications. And a lot of times startups aren't going to have the capital to convert these provisional applications to non-provisionals and PCT applications. And they're a lot of times then are forced to underinvest in patent assets or to let these things lapse. So it's a lot of times way better to wait until you're ready to make public disclosures, public uses, or offers for sale, or before you're ready to actually approach investors, instead of racing to the public, racing to the patent office, even though we are in a first to file system.